Hello and welcome to Scale War Machines. Time for another guide looking at popular modelling products. Here's what we'll be looking at this time. Here's another review from Scale War Machines. It's Lifecolor's Burned set, a diorama set that's just been released. The intention is pretty clear, as you can see from the striking box art. It's to recreate burnt and damaged metal on your vehicles and tanks. It's sold under item CS29. What you can see from the box is that you get their excellent acrylic colours, but also one pigment reference. So you get 5 acrylic colours: blackened umber, exhausted umber, rusted umber, burned stains and incinerated white. But you also get ash. So let's have a look at those. That's the burnt umber, exhausted umber, blackened umber, burned stains, incinerated white, and ash. Now what we sometimes do is we open up the bottles to see the colour of the paints, or we might even pop them in a palette. But this time we thought we'd use our test piece. We thought we'd use it to paint a section of this directly with our airbrush so you can see how the paints perform. There's been a bit of debate about how well Lifecolor airbrush. If you use these direct through your airbrush, you can do that, but we found in our experience you get a much better result if you use their own brand thinner. We'll use our Iwata HPCH airbrush and we'll spray the model. Here's how the paints come out of the bottle. You can see that they're quite thick. So you want to dilute it in a ratio of about 70 to 30. So the paint gets a bit milky. Once diluted, we can just pop straight in the airbrush, just a few drops, and we can start to spray. So as you can see, they've sprayed really well when diluted. And that will dry to a completely matte finish. Whilst that's drying, we'll prepare the next shade, which is rusted umber. So we're just spraying that around the edge. And there again, it's spraying on really nicely. Precisely because we've diluted it. We'll just pick out the features. So this is the rusted umber. And we'll just mist it over. Let's go with the next colour, exhausted umber. We'll use that around the outer edge. Whilst that's drying, what we'll do is we'll use the burned stains. That's that orangey one. But let's try it. This should really get our burnt appearance going. And what we'll do now is we'll use the final one in the set, incinerated white. Just to get sort of burnt areas. What you can of course do is to intermix all your paints in the set, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to mix a bit of our favourite one, the rusted umber, with a little bit of burned stains, just to get a slightly more orangey tone. There we go. But it's important not to forget that you can also use these paints not just with an airbrush, but you can also use it as a wash, and I'll show you that last of all. That's the finished effect. We misted over various combinations of the same colours, and we're just going to apply a gentle wash to show that you can use these paints with brushes as well. So don't forget, you can use these to blend when wet and to brush paint.
Don't forget to download more premium model making videos from ScaleWarMachines.com.
And there's the finished model, using a little bit of the incinerated white as a wash and pigments. A very useful set there from Lifecolor, their burned set CS29, available now. There's more videos on the website, and you can check out our Facebook, Google+ and Twitter communities. Bye for now.